Your daily hour with me.
Yeah! Hey everybody, it's the program. We're on TV once again, once a day, every day. Turn on the machines and then we start talking. We're going to be here for an hour. You find Berd? I got a wireless mic. I'm going to go look for him. Look who's back. Look who's back. It's Carl, everybody. Carl's back. Carl, you should have seen yesterday's episode. I was like talking all about how I thought maybe you would fall into a cave of despair and that you maybe, I was like,
well,
maybe
I could still be there. I didn't do half the stuff that I wanted to do while I was on my so-called vacation.
Yeah. Is it good? Because I think like yesterday I was talking all about this cave of despair and how it's hard to escape, and I was like Carl climbing up the walls of the cave, and there's peaks and that's what I was saying yesterday. There's peaks and valleys, but it's so much easier because you're trying to get to your peak, and you climb the peak, and you're at the peak, and you're like, yeah, I made it here, but then you just start falling out and you go right back into your valley, and then it's like it's way easier to be in your valley than the peak.
Or once you climb a certain peak, then you find that there's another mountain you climb. After you climbed, it's like, oh wow, there's another. I'm not at a sub-peak, that there's a giant more thing to climb. So.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, I was kind of. Some of the stuff that I was upset about was kind of stupid stuff, but the other part of the stuff that I was upset about was kind of real, and so the real stuff I haven't really solved, but
with the money stuff.
Yeah. Oh. So I have found like a way to. I don't know, like I put an extra step in like doing this art thing. It's kind of crazy. I have this one program called Studio Artist that is basically can either rotoscope video or it can, create a still image of something that look like that it was drawn with paintbrush or Sharpie markers or whatever, and some of the pictures that I feed into it are too complicated at a certain corner, so I basically used the artwork that's hanging at TCTV right now. I used some of those programs to kind of break up the pixels a little bit so that the computer can draw on them when it's clone that picture into an artistic picture, and it takes maybe about 30-45 minutes to complete a picture drawn thing out of paintbrush or watercolor or whatever you want to do with this picture. So I was able to solve one thing, but yeah, it's kind of depressing when you don't have a whole lot of money, but I guess
yeah, but what's new, right?
Yeah. But it's kind of probably up to me to kind of solve those problems for myself, and maybe create something sustainable that other people can look and point and developing, putting out seeds and seed money to have other people do their own enterprises or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's certainly going to be way in the future. I gotta focus more on the present or immediate future rather than yeah. So I was down.
Future. Yeah.
I was downstairs waiting for Berd, and I didn't know that you just wanted to start taping right now. But I guess that's okay, because I've, in these, these last couple of days, I really became more and more educating myself about the kind of radio programs that I might have listened to. Oh, here he is.
Hey, Berd made it in by himself somehow.
Did you close the door? Sweet. Okay. You wanna, have the armrest
You need
or
some
the
water?
center?
Bird's doing a weird. Why are you doing this? Is that a joke?
No, maybe. So do you want an armrest or do you want to sit in the middle? Okay. All right.
It's up to you.
Well, I can be front and center of anything.
Yeah. Look, Carl's back, Bird. You didn't know, but Carl, he went away into a valley
Where'd
or
you
into
go?
a cave.
Well, I'm still there.
He was in a cave of despair.
No, I'm still there.
Well, I think you're out of the cave of
Yeah.
despair. If you can't be in the cave of despair and here at the same time. You've escaped the cave.
This
Maybe
is
you're
not-
maybe
even temporarily, you may not be permanently.
maybe
out
you're
here.
at least in a
So I'll just scoot over.
Yeah.
I think instead of a cave of despair,
Let's
maybe
talk
now
about this
Step over
valley.
my cord.
maybe you're now in the valley of despair. There's
Yeah.
there's the cave of despair, and then there's the valley of despair, and then there's the peak of happiness.
Okay.
And you've escaped the cave, and now you're at least in the valley of despair. So you've escaped the cave of despair, and now you're in the valley of despair.
Yeah.
And you're working towards the peak
Move
of
on
happiness.
over, Carl.
I
I was-
move over a
I was
little bit
concerned.
more, I guess.
Yesterday, I was just. Oh yeah, Dan didn't make it because what the heck?
What?
What?
Dan didn't make it because he was confused about you. But it's more his fault. It's
Jesus.
Dan's fault more than you. Because I told him, I texted him everything, but then he didn't end up showing up because he was confused and everything. But Dan shouldn't be relying on you. But he
No,
he is.
but other people do as well. And,
he was
and-
confused. Well, I did fine.
mean,
I had a good time, but
the people at the downtown welcome center, they rely on me.
oh, and you didn't go there either.
Well, no, but they do when I'm there or when I'm not there.
So what? Yeah, what did you do in the cave? You just been on the computer for the?
Yeah, so like I'm kind of glad that we're kind of starting right on time because as I understand the whole time zone thing, the progressive talk for what is it? Madison. The word was M, the M city. It's like pretty much where
Madison, New York.
no, Wisconsin, where
Lewistown.
Lewis lives.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And so I was like, I started listening to, I guess, like all these different kinds of progressive or liberal talk for like maybe 10 years ago, and I was able to hear the broadcaster known as Mike Malloy. He really hates Reaganomics. If I could summarize his program in 2 or 3 sentences, he swears as much as Mr. Ginsu. And,
Really?
Yeah. And so Dan was like, when I saw him yesterday, or not yesterday, when I saw him last week, he was like, hey, the program's kind of really corrupted you, or something to that effect. And I'm like, well, no.
Other things too.
Yeah, other things too. But I wasn't really much of a person that swore, and I try to keep that in check. Although, these two people on either side of me would kind of disagree that, sometimes I swear.
Well, you can let me disagree for myself.
And Winco or whatever is like.
Oh yeah, we took Carl to Winco the other day, and he was swearing to the cash register or cash lady.
I wasn't
Wow.
swearing directly at her, but nevertheless, Mike Malloy really hates Reaganomics, which is like cut social services on the poor and give that money to the rich. So
Trickle down. You don't believe in the trickle down?
it's not really working,
Is it still going on? Is Reaganomics still a
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
Nobody thought
Can you
Reaganomics
have
didn't work.
trickle down when you have offshore bank accounts and all that,
I'm pretty sure
Taxes.
that-
Where's the money? I
Yeah.
still don't. It's not peeing down on me.
I'm pretty sure
you know,
Reaganomics
like urine.
is the consensus is that Reaganomics failed
Yeah.
because it led to a big recession and it was bad. And I think that's like the consensus now. People are still talking about that because
it's like
Yeah.
it's not really an argument anymore. I think
at the
it's
same time, companies are like jobs are being replaced by machines.
yeah.
You can't have that trickle down because if the number of jobs is decreasing because of technology, the government needs to step in.
Yeah, but isn't it like every technology job
academy or something?
Every
like
job
that,
that's replaced by technology, it creates a technology job because somebody's got to service the robot. So like every robot that's made is like less labor, more service, robot service.
But you can't. You're not going to service the robot, for 8 hours a day. Like the robot is going to flip burgers for you.
Yeah. I guess in
McDonald's
in the
is
perfect
one
world,
scale is like you might need 3 people to service the machines where you needed 300 people to do the work before.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
But I guess, and then it's supposed to be like those 3 people, they work less.
Yeah.
And then they have more time to do more business.
Yeah.
Or other
and basically
things.
the owners keep the money. Keep the
Oh, yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
So they just keep the money and they put it. So they should be paying
so
the.
They should be building temples and employing everybody to build temples or something.
Yeah.
Or maybe not temples, but have some sort of
Temples
public
of the
works
mind.
program.
Yeah.
Well, public
I guess
works.
everybody is
function.
encouraged to keep the money in the banks and everything instead of creating new things for people to work at.
Well, so I enjoyed maybe the last couple of days, maybe a week and a half, enjoying
Freedom.
Tom Hartman and Mike Malloy, and those are the 2 kind of people that talk, and so this time zone thing is going to be broadcasting on 92.1 the mic, I think, from 2 until 4 o'clock in the morning, which on Pacific Standard Time is midnight to 2 a.m.
So it's throwing your sleep schedule around a little bit.
Well,
huh?
he has a live program. He broadcasts out of Atlanta, and it's 9 o'clock when he broadcasted, and now it's 10 o'clock here, and so I'm looking forward to having it play at midnight. I don't necessarily had gotten to bed until like midnight or 2
That's a reasonable time.
o'clock
1
in
or
the
2.
morning.
That's
Yeah.
reasonable.
Yeah, in the past, so it's not really messing up my schedule too much.
Good.
But I missed his first hour of the program, and so maybe
Is it on the
His
web,
program,
maybe?
huh?
yeah, it's the 90 point. You can listen on iHeartRadio. There's an app for it, and Android or iPhone, and
Download it.
yeah, download it and hit that
Dial it in.
guy up, and if he disagrees, if what he talks about disagrees with you, well, that's fine.
He's trying to change
crank
the
it up.
world.
Me? Yeah,
No, with
sure.
him, that guy.
Well, I'm giving them free publicity though.
Oh yeah.
But anyway,
Or go listen to some conservative talk radio. Maybe go listen to does Rush Limbaugh still on the radio?
yeah,
Go listen to Rush Limbaugh's station and see what he has to say.
Well,
I don't know where he's at. I don't know
yeah.
him, but maybe you
well,
should.
I think that his policies kind of led to like Reaganomics and trying to have everyone like fend
Yeah.
for themselves and whatnot and be isolative and whatever. And so I was like listening to some of the stuff, and it dawned on me that when I isolate, it's kind of like a me versus we sort of thing.
It's good to be we.
It's good to be we.
If you listen to the people who call themselves progressive,
yeah.
like anybody who's doing that, then I think that's a little bit presumptuous of themselves. And who's to say who's the progressive ones? And everybody
Well,
wants to be the
there's different
progressive
kinds
ones.
of progress.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's people, you got technological progress, social progress,
Yeah.
spiritual progress.
Everybody wants to make things better, and the
Yeah.
people have different ideas of how to go about it. And I think this guy, I mean, people that have their own progressive talk shows are so entrenched in their opinions that they're, new things come along. So what if like a conservative has a good idea, and like there's no way that this person is going to be allowing that to even enter his mindscape.
Well, the second half of his radio program today, on the second hour, he was like really railing on the Clintons for like deregulating the meat industry. And if you deregulate the meat industry, so that E. coli can't be found,
Yeah.
who are you really helping?
The meat industry.
Yeah, the meat industry, but you're not helping the consumers that buy the meat at Safeway or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think E. coli is a problem.
Well,
Like-
no, but
why?
well,
Because I feel safe enough to go buy meat that it's not going to be E. coli tainted. I mean, every once in a while it happens, but I think it's infrequent enough that I feel like they're doing a good job.
well, yeah, but when you take upon the the E. coli scare at Jack in the Box, but which
Yeah, that was user.
15 years ago, that was Montgomery Jack's for like 6 months until they changed the name back.
That was like an accident by you. That's user error. That's not like the system. That's like the system is set up so that it's not going to happen. Then there's a flaw in the system every once in a while, and then it gets to be a huge news. And like they're 90% of the time, maybe probably more than 90% of the time, but at least 90% of the time, everything is fine. And then there's like a very small amount of things, and they get blown up, and like everything is bad, but it's like almost
not
everything is
everything's
good.
bad, but
I haven't been following this very closely, but my understanding is that they're pushing for irradiation of meat a lot. And
Irradiating, like radiation
they're going
meat?
to irradiate. They're going to do these vertically integrated
Wow.
slaughterhouses, processing facilities where they would slaughter and then irradiate because
To get rid of disease?
get rid of E. coli and other diseases.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're pushing too hard for the regulations, though, right? Because they're like, oh, you need to watch out for disease control. So like, oh, all right, we'll just microwave.
It was technology that was, basically going to be used to make it so they could slaughter faster with fewer people because, they just wanted to pay less for fewer workers.
Yeah, so they want because you get guts in there.
Production because the faster you go, the more difficult it is to avoid fouling the meat with the intestines. So and that's what was happening is that when you're forced to slaughter so much so fast, you can't be careful and safe.
Yeah.
So
being careful and safe is important.
Yeah.
But I'm not for government regulation. I think that they should leave them alone. No regulations.
Well, time will certainly tell what happens with the whole Clinton versus Bernie election cycle here.
You're for no regulations?
Yeah.
Like no speed limits?
Yeah.
That'll go over well with
I think you got
downtown Olympia.
I think less speed limits at least.
Well,
maybe some are okay, but who's gonna? I think we should have the speed limit. Maybe should be decided upon, and you should just do the speed limit. Like
that's what the guy with the Ferrari did. He decided his own speed limit.
Yeah.
And he sped through downtown Olympia.
Yeah, I don't think the speed limits are stopping anybody who doesn't want to go the speed limit. Is not going to go the speed limit, and if you say like this is a good speed to be going, go this speed. If you want to do it, if you want to be safe, you go that speed. But if you don't want to be safe, you want to be crazy, then there is no speed limit anyway. So I think the only things the regulations are doing are keeping some people from. Is just making things that you get in trouble for doing the thing. It's not stopping anybody from doing anything. Like rules and laws and stuff, they don't stop you from doing things. They just have consequences, and if you should not do the things because it's a good idea to do this, and people should think, my customers are important to me, and I don't want to get them sick, so that's why I'm going to do this thing, not because of the government. And if it's because of the government, then they're going to get, like, once you set up the regulations, the companies get as close as they possibly can to breaking the rules without actually breaking them, instead of just being as safe as they should be.
Yeah, but what's the incentive in a capitalist system to
well, if you get everybody sick and nobody likes you, then nobody's going to buy your product anymore, hopefully.
True.
Right.
That's true.
Right.
You should have a good quality product, and people don't want to buy it, and the incentive should be human niceness or compassion. But that's not going to happen either. But I think the regulations regulations are like when your parents tell you can't leave, and instead of doing that, you build a dummy and you put it in the bed. You know, you try to get around these regulations.
Yeah, there's all kinds, and then you buy a lawyer and you just pay the fine or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the kid can pay for a lawyer, but I think I remember this in Ferris Bueller where he had it attached to the dummy somehow.
Yeah.
By some sort of like fishing line.
The rules.
That was funny.
Ferris Bueller. Yeah. The meat industry is putting metaphorical strings on the bed dummies. I'm glad you're back, Carl. Yesterday I was so concerned. I was like, never gonna get this out of this cave.
Well, I'm still there though.
Well, you're back. You're back. So you're gonna be back, right? You're not.
What's it all about?
I started planning.
I don't understand.
I started planning the program. Like, okay, this is how it's gonna be from now on. We're gonna have to go back to the old days. I was talking about the pre-Carl days. I was like, what did we do? What did I do in the pre-Carl days? We're getting back into those days. I thought. So I'm glad you're back.
She was on the program on Sunday.
How's she doing?
She was not doing as well as before. I think that we've been infiltrated. Like,
yeah. Well, we both had a down day on Sunday.
I was kind of tired on that day also, but I think they found out where we are. Rebecca says that. Okay. So that maybe this is not a safe place for her anymore.
Yeah. What was it? Yeah. I forget what she was saying.
She said that she tries to never make a schedule. And Carl doesn't like Rebecca talk.
Oh no, I'm certainly fine with that. I was kind of down on Sunday as well because it just caught up with me the whole kind of like the past couple of months. I still haven't sought out a professional, but I'll get to that, here maybe tomorrow or something.
Seeking professionals?
Yeah.
So she said that she never makes a schedule for herself, and that once she did, then they started figuring it out, and now that she thinks that they found her because she was going to the same place on a regular basis and everything, so.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Well, and that's what I kind of thought was going to happen.
I hope she gets it all figured out.
Me too.
Well, she's always changing hotels every couple of weeks, so I think she's not a person of repetition like we are here on the program.
Or maybe stability.
Yeah.
To change a hotel after every 2 weeks or something.
I kind of figured that we'd be a little bit too stable for her to be super regular, but I have a feeling that she'll come back eventually, but
maybe
it might be a while. Yeah.
I mean, if Carl comes back, anything can come back.
I'm glad you're back.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yesterday I was concerned. But Berd, you're back too. When was the last time you were here?
Friday. Or I guess I didn't make an appearance there, but I was at the studio on Friday.
Yeah.
You were in the control room.
Yeah.
You were doing audio or robotics work.
Yes.
How was the control room?
Very good. It was fun.
And when was the last time you were here on the mic?
I think it was last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday with Rebecca too.
Yeah.
And so you didn't really get too many words in. But how was your week? Did you see street stuff?
Street stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this is stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm also curious about how Carl feels about being back. Is he glad to be back?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I spent maybe it was kind of like an arduous process that I kept on working with studio artists so that it would be able to paint over the whole picture.
Yeah.
Cloning the picture with paint strokes or whatever. And I basically, as I said earlier on the program, that I the 3 artwork pieces that are hanging in TCTV right now, I used some of those programs to break up the pixels on my current incarnation of artwork.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so, I'm glad that there's always a learning process that is going on.
Yeah.
It just took maybe 5 hours for me to realize what I was doing.
Yeah.
And how to make it better somehow, so that I didn't have like this these patches of white, like a white background if I clear the canvas white, or whatever. The computer program is so technical, but I'm glad that I'm.
So you're glad to be back on the program?
Well, I guess maybe to be somewhat social, yes, to be on the program. And,
good social outlet, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, to be isolating at home is probably not a good thing, but I wanted to...
Maybe you already discussed that, and I was just tuned out.
Yeah,
I want to be able to kind of, have, just like turn out stuff, and if there's a problem where I'm turning out stuff, it's like
you're
stop the presses,
your mood
figure out what's going on.
Your mood is very very connected to the computers, and the computers are very fickle in nature when things don't work a lot of the time, and you can't tell why, and that's kind of dangerous when you're so connected to it with like that, and when things go wrong with the computer, and then you go down with the computer, and the computer is very fragile and easy to break, and if you're connected to it that much, then you could be fragile and easy to break yourself.
Special day on the what is that?
Special day. It's a special day.
Is that the message?
Yeah. It's a special day. Carl's return.
We can.
We can change that.
Yeah, we can change that.
Oh, great!
It's just like a wedding.
Amazing technologically.
A wedding day or whatever else.
I mean, what how do you do that?
It's a special day. Here, let's play the dice game here.
Great. I was gonna say on the streets. I did some rail fanning today.
What's that?
Train watching trains.
Rail fanning?
Yeah, cheering them on.
Oh, I was thinking like a blowing fan, but like a.
I did get your message yesterday. You were asking me to watch trains with you.
You're into stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to get Carl out of the. Out of the house a little bit.
I watched some trains.
Although he didn't know that I was kind of cooped up with something.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't know anything. I just
Carl's
there was
escaped
no
the cave.
response.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Carl's thinking about stuff.
The cave is strong because then you're not even responding when you're just like, are you doing okay? And Carl's deep in the cave of despair. Yeah. But he's crawled out. It takes
it was a beautiful day today.
It takes a lot of strength to crawl out of the cave.
You made it, Carl.
Oh yeah, it's been such beautiful. Nice weather.
Okay, now it's happy holidays.
How did you do that, Carl?
Happy holidays.
The buttons. The buttons are on the side.
Are they loaded?
Yeah.
Arnie baby.
Oh.
Wedding day.
I get
Congratulations.
it. That's cool.
Nothing. Happy birthday. Our vacation. Merry Christmas.
Special day. I like a special
Congratulations.
day. Every day is a special day.
A special day.
If you're spiritually enlightened and
like Carl,
you can be aware of that.
Oh, do you have a number, Berd? Where's the we got to do the thing, do the tape thing first. Have you forgotten, Carl?
Yeah.
It's only been 2 days.
Yeah. So today was a really nice day.
Do the buttons.
It got into the 60s.
Really? That's too warm. Why did I gotta press stop? You gotta press stop. What?
Yeah.
Did you really forget 2 days, Carl?
No.
I think you did a bit.
Well, I'm not inside of the.
I'll tell you my story
after
the
spot,
rail,
but that's
after
fine.
the dice game.
The dice game. Yeah.
Why was it 60 degrees? I heard it was 70 in Seattle.
Yeah, it might have been close to 70 where I was.
2, I lost.
It's a 2. That's what I was gonna do, but then I was like, well, there's 3 of us on the couch. I'm not gonna, have a 2 because that would be like sad.
What do you have then? Secret?
Yeah, it's a secret.
I have a 4.
It's magic. Hello, family.
So,
what's the story, Berd? It's hot?
Yeah, it was warm today. I got out there and I was there for about 6 hours, a little less maybe, and I saw 14 trains.
Whoa, in a row?
Yeah, 14 trains in one rail inspection vehicle.
14 separate trains?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If we're getting warmth on February, then maybe we're going to have four seasons a year here in the Pacific Northwest. Finally, after millions of years, or just
I think these couple of days is
100
an anomaly, and it's going to get back to being
days.
really cold again pretty soon here.
150 days
Yeah.
or years.
What's going on with El Nino? Does anyone know?
It's still a big, huge Chris
Still?
Farley.
Yeah,
Still
Chris
there?
Farley.
Thank you, Chris Farley.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to look that up after the program and report back for next week.
Yeah.
What
Well,
episode is today?
1970.
1970.
Yeah, wonderful.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh,
In
wow.
the 70s.
Yeah.
We're
Disco.
oh yeah.
Disco Inferno. So what else were we talking about?
Nixon. We could talk about
We can
Nixon.
check it out next. Maybe we can
Maybe
find out what
Nixon
happened.
is towards
I
the.
heard the city is discussing putting up a levee to protect against sea level change. I mean, how do you feel about that, Mr. No Regulations?
A levee to protect against sea level change?
Yeah,
Where?
downtown.
Yeah,
And
well,
what-
you got the boardwalk, and
Because
then,
the downtown's gonna flood.
That's the prediction, is that downtown will become much more prone to flooding given sea level change.
Even where we are right now, I think that people should probably if you're in an area that's prone to flooding, then you should get out. Our ancestors that built our towns hundreds of years ago, or maybe 100 in our case, or probably 200 years ago. How old is Olympia? I don't know.
120.
Let's just say about 100.
130
Let's
years.
say let's just give it 150 years. Let's just say that 150.
Yeah.
Anyway, 150 years ago,
well,
they
that's probably correct.
they were building up on areas that maybe they should have left and built more inland. And now, instead of realizing that they have made mistakes in the past, we're just trying to fix. And we're like, we're staying here. We're not moving. Nature's not going to kick us out of the place, and maybe we should move. We should move inland.
For thousands of years, we have been trying to have a connection to waterways. Waterways for transportation is a whole lot cheaper than by over land somehow. Like, for example, there's a country in Africa, and I could probably go to something that's a little bit more local, but this really sticks in my head because there's all these different countries in Africa, and then there's just like this little teeny tiny like sliver, like finger that kind of gets to the Atlantic Ocean, and every people wants fair or equal access to something that's abundant. And 150 years ago, when they built the Olympia at its current location, that they needed to have bring shipping out.
Freddie.
Hi, you reached for Subway.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
leave me a message, your name and number, I'll call you back as soon as I can.
well,
Thanks.
I'm not talking over the producer.
The producer's outgoing
Hi,
message.
Freddie.
Hey, Freddie, calls back. What happened in 1970?
Thank you.
1970.
We're gonna. When are you
Adios.
born, Carl?
75.
Oh, we're almost there. That's gonna be in
Jesus.
Carl's
5 more days.
Carl's 0.
Hour. Year.
Yeah.
0 year. So anyway,
B-Day.
yeah.
When we get into the 90s, we can talk about our own personal experiences in each year.
Jesus.
Yeah.
At least I can. Yeah.
Looking forward to that, or maybe not so
Because
much.
you were born in
But-
1990.
Yeah.
Well, I was. The people should have proper
the 80s.
access with shipping lanes and whatnot, and so
I was
when
born in the 70s.
right when the Olympia was built, where it's built at, that they
Did you say proper shipping lanes?
yeah, like something that is important for people, to get goods or services 150 years ago. So,
Timber?
yeah. So, when you talk about this levee, I don't know where they're supposed to put it at, because you know, you got the marina, and then you got the boardwalk, and then you have like sidewalks, and you know, there's not any room. You know, is the people gonna is the marina gonna be like moved or something? And it doesn't really make sense to me.
I do not know.
Yeah.
To move inland?
Well, I mean, to move the marina out to like not as far as Boston Harbor, but you know, I mean that there are marinas out there in the Boston Harbor area.
I was hearing something that there's like a bunch of dams in the Columbia that are not even being used anymore.
Well, that might be true or might not be true.
So many dams, levees and everything. Why don't we just let it go? Let the water go.
Robert and I watched some sort of movie about the Elwha. I guess it's the river coming out of the Port Angeles, and had to break away the dams because they were hurting the fish population.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, it's true.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, that was Rebecca. Let's call Rebecca.
Yay.
Rick.
Yeah. I told her to call me Rick. That's why I tried to tell everybody on the program to call me Rick, but then it gets a little confusing sometimes. But here we go. Oh, what's uh-oh.
No.
Oh, yeah, we've been having a hard time with this.
Oh.
What the heck? Rewind.
I thought it was...
Oh, there we go.
Okay. No, I guess...
Who are you?
Well, so,
Rebecca's answer, maybe. Or not.
Well, wait.
I've been having a hard time. We built this...
This is also Rebecca.
We put the background tape specifically around you knowing the thing. So when you weren't here, I was like, oh, what am I going to do for my info time?
Well, you're here about as often on the program than I am.
Yeah, but you have it committed to memory, and I don't have it specifically committed to memory.
Great.
Carl, you have it memorized.
And it was, I mean, the info time on the tape is built for around you. So I was like, we're gonna have to change the tape. Everything's gonna change. Like, what are we gonna do? It's pre-Carl days. I was trying to remember what we were even doing before you were here. It's like I don't even know how we functioned.
Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Call us back. Thanks for calling.
How are you doing?
You got cut off on your message.
What is new?
Yeah.
So, getting to that.
So what did we do?
What is? What is?
You're watching your Daily Hour with me. It's our long hyperlife call-in television talk show that's recorded every day in Thurston County, 7 days a week,
sure it is.
365 days a year, 366 days on leap years. YDHWM began on September 19, 2010, and tapes a week in advance. So if you're watching this program on TCTV, Channel 22, 11:30 p.m., this episode taped on the same weekday the previous week. You're watching this at 2 a.m. This episode taped on the same day of the month of the previous year. You can also watch any episode of the program on YouTube.com. Anyone can come on the program, especially you. You're willing to commute for content, so give us a call at 360-836-4384. Leave a message. We'll play your message on the next episode of the program and call you back. Thanks for your interest in the program. Now welcome back into the program. You know, Berd, you could also kind of point at the viewers instead of being at the phone. We rely on you.
No. What are you doing over there, Kenny?
I'm checking a message. Here's Fred.
Oh, hi, Fred.
Look at me. Hey, Fred.
Yo.
We rely on you. So give us a call at
Party people.
360.
Yes, that's us. We are the party people.
836.
What's up? Secret.
384.
Secret dance party.
February 20th.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Super
Where's
secret.
it happening?
I'm not sure.
Electronic fucking hack. Dance music.
Gyrotonics?
Fucking DJ.
Yeah.
DJ.
Cursing.
DJ unit. Fucking.
Oh.
Fucking pyramid.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Fucking triangle, crystal, fucking circle, square.
Particle
shit,
Man.
Freak
Oh, yeah,
shadow,
Wow.
and local yokels, Autumn Breeze, bringing it
Sweet.
raw core, deep gooping, deep goop,
Oh,
puddle shit.
deep poop.
Ooh.
Fucking February 20th.
That's how you get E. coli.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
That poop is
Fucking
deep.
downtown. Loft
Makes me
party.
feel good.
Don't eat
Bring
your own poop.
Goddamn
Yeah.
Psycho head.
Stinky.
That's how you get E.
Bounce
coli.
your brains around like a basketball.
Yeah. You don't want to
learn
smell
about
that
coming on
bad.
the show on Thursday this week. Maybe Thursday night, maybe Thursday evening. Talking about doing this thing, doing the benefit, equip the homeless people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the REI hiking gear. Fucking not just for middle class people anymore. We're giving it out to everybody.
Oh yeah, bring your
nature
cold weather
is a
gear.
privilege. It's a place. All right, dog. Give me a call back.
All right, dog.
Here we go.
Woof.
Cool cat. Calling Fred back and say where's this thing in the
Chapow.
Chapow. Oh, Fred's already in here. All right, here we go. Let's call Fred back.
Calling Fred.
It might be at the that house.
Track
Oh,
house.
it's in some kind of downtown loft area.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna go to it.
So it's not
On
like
Saturday the 20th. That's next Saturday.
anywhere near the basement or anything like that.
Next Saturday we're gonna be up there.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing what happened on this program last Sunday. So,
What, yesterday?
Loft. Is it the loft of the Denang?
No.
Have a good party up there.
Yeah, I don't know where it's gonna be.
I don't know.
Ring a ding ding, Fred.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 8. 4. Not available. At the tone, please.
Well,
hello,
4 or
Fred,
2 or
Fred.
1.
Hello.
Cough.
Hey.
Hey, Fred.
Hey.
Cough.
It's the program.
Hi.
Yeah, we called you. How you doing?
Good. I'm probably about to go to bed real soon.
So we're gonna be going up to the place on the 20th.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Would you want us to come on to program at all, perhaps by chance on Thursday?
You want to come here on Thursday?
Oh yeah, just say hello and give her mother synopsis of what's going on.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's see. On Thursday, I think we want to do about 9 o'clock.
Sounds good.
Carl, you good for that?
Yeah.
Thursday? Okay, good.
Thursday at 9.
Thursday at 9, Fred. We'll have you on there. I guess we'll talk to you then. Because we're getting a call on the other line. All right. Okay, Fred, thank you.
See ya.
Okay, bye. Who's the call on the other line?
Hi.
Hello, caller. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
In hell, over.
First time caller? First time caller?
What the?
Yep. First time caller,
It's
long time
Ginsu.
listener.
It's Mr. Ginsu, everybody. He's calling us. How'd you know we're on the show?
But
Must have
you're a
ESP.
first-time caller. I don't believe that. You're Mr.
Right
Ginsu.
outside.
You must have ESP. You want to hear your message?
Heck, no.
You don't? All right. You want to play the dice game? Let's play the next dice game. How you doing?
Did you get my message?
Not your newest one. We didn't listen to it yet. You want to listen to it? That's why I was going to listen to it.
What the fuck, over?
Here.
Hey, oh, Jesus. Come on, be nice to us. You rap punk.
Sorry for you live.
Okay, I'm so glad that the
Who died?
the VCR is kind of delayed a little bit.
Who died, Mr. Ginsu?
Yeah.
Who died? Hello? Mr. Ginsu? Uh-oh.
Lost.
What the heck?
6 and 3.
Mr. Ginsu said somebody died.
And 2.
2, 3, 6.
Yeah.
I have a 4. Oh.
Okay. I heard Luke died.
Luke? No,
heard
Luke
Luke died?
didn't die.
Luke is alive.
Yeah. Don't you watch Dance Only Dance?
Where did you hear that he died?
Jesus.
Oh, let me think. What the frick happened? I thought I heard on the radio that Luke was walking down the road with his headset on, not paying attention to where he was going.
What?
And he fucking walks across the street right in front of Carl and get run over by his freaking Carl.
Oh, fuck you.
No, that was on the news, huh?
I'm not that famous.
That would be horrible.
Carl, are you that famous? Say yes or no.
Luke, buddy.
No.
Hey, buddy, you're still all right then. That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Everybody's fine.
No one, I'm not a celebrity as much as you think I am, Mr. Ginsu.
Don't be so modest.
Oh, God. Help.
You're newsworthy. If you killed somebody, you'd be in the news, maybe. I don't know how many people get killed on the streets without being reported on the news.
Yeah, what
I could
the
have sworn, but
punk?
I guess they were talking about some other loot.
Oh, hey, we're getting a call on the other line. We'll call you back, okay?
What the
Alright,
bleep?
hurry up.
Oh.
No, I think that I would just be
Hello?
pulled
Freddie?
into
Hi,
jail without
Freddie?
a word about
you're on the air.
Hello?
running over people. I
Freddie?
don't know.
Sure is fresh in here.
What's going on?
I mean, yeah.
Hey, I
could,
have a photo of one of the trains I saw today.
Oh, yeah? Let's take a look.
Can we take a look?
Carl,
Can you zoom in on that?
I could probably try. If I was, you know, like really a celebrity, maybe I would be generating front page headlines, but is it just a picture? There's no video?
No video.
It's a train. Hello?
Thank you.
Hi, you've reached YDHWM. If you leave me a message, your name and number, I'll call you back as soon as I can. Thanks.
Oh, well, we're playing some phone tag now. Uh-oh, what the heck?
It's a cool tone. Nobody's talking.
The phone is playing games.
Somebody's got to pick up the
Music.
slack here.
Oh, yeah, we could probably Google Hangout Freddy, too. If we ever did that, we can get him on video.
That'd be cool.
Get
a video. You can get him on video?
Potentially,
Here?
but I don't know what happened to him.
Well,
you don't have a that's not a video cord hookup there, is it?
No.
No, we
it's not.
just point the camera at the thing.
Oh.
What's going on? We'll call Mr. Ginsu back.
Yeah.
We lost Freddy. I don't know what happened to him. Let's take a look at that commercial too, though.
Let's see.
What's on that commercial?
What magnificence?
Yeah, we got a new
program.
commercial tape while you were gone, Carl. You remember that one wearing out?
Oh, fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. Oh. Hello? Oh, it's back.
Oh, heck.
We're back.
You're back. I'm back.
All right.
I got you back.
Yeah, everybody's alive. Everybody's fine. Nobody got hit by a car that I know. Probably somebody else did. Do you think people get hit by cars every day? Somewhere?
Yeah, probably, potentially. Yeah. I think that's you know, an actual.
I heard that transportation deaths are the #1 cause of death in 20-year-olds, like people who are in their 20s.
I believe it.
Here, let's yeah, you almost died from it. You
gotta look both ways and then look both ways again.
We're gonna take a look at the commercial from last year. What? Oh, Now we're getting another call on the other line again.
All right, hurry up.
Your daily hour.
I'm not sure.
Hello?
I know, man. I know it when I watch it on the.
Are you there?
Commercial, but
Where's the commercial?
Yeah, I'm here.
When are we right now? Are we in 2016 sometime?
Who's talking? Yeah,
Is it
can you hear me?
before or after Valentine's Day? I don't know when we
We're
are.
looking at
the commercial.
So this is Freddie, the producer of the program. And
you're
I'm
on the
Carl.
commercial.
Wow.
You're on the commercial and on the phone. We're on every day at 11:30.
God damn.
11:30. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was confusing.
Oh, gee.
Oh, future.
Oh,
gotta love
man.
that timing.
That was confusing. We have to look at the commercial again when I'm most confused about what is real.
I wonder what I was saying. What was I saying in last year?
I don't know which one was you now and which one was you last year.
Yeah.
Really?
Really.
So we're gonna go back and maybe watch it again. But hi Fred, how are you?
I'm doing good. I am driving back from Seattle. Got you on speakerphone. I'm just kind of holding it in the car. I'm driving.
What happened in 1970?
1970, a whole bunch of stuff. There's I think we're getting each year probably has lots of really notable things that are kind of like still in our conscious history, but maybe that's just our generation. It's like these kids, maybe the kids of the future don't know. So here's one of the things. In 1970, they had that Apollo 13 movie, or not the movie, the Apollo 13 actual
mission
expedition. And they couldn't land on the moon, and it was like pretty sketchy. They probably almost died, but they managed to not die. Let's see. The Isle of Wight Music Festival was there, and it's kind of like that's what everything's about right now. It's all music. Like there's kind of the peace movement where people are really getting up in arms about the U.S. in Vietnam and actually in Cambodia. Cambodia at this time, and it's getting bad over there. But the protests are getting really big here. Jimi Hendrix played at Isle. Later in the year, he dies of a drug. That's Joplin, but I think that's who it was. Not too sure. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. My memory serves me. And then the voting age was lowered from 21 to 18. And what else? There was one other thing that I thought was pretty indicative of the 70s. Does any of that ring a bell? What do you guys?
Oh yeah, that's what they always say about how they're like you can go to war, but you can't vote or you can't drink. That's what it is. Never mind. That's irrelevant. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds good. 1970. Yeah.
Is that? Am I sounding like a robot? Is that what's happening?
No.
Sometimes.
It was digitization.
I'm having a hard
You
time
do glitch out a little bit.
I have to turn my phone back around and forth to talk to you guys and to hear what you're saying.
Wow.
How's the production end going?
Oh, the production end? The production end is going so good. It's on TV and it's scheduled on a YouTube, and then I'm going to do a bunch of capturing tomorrow, and so that will be good.
Good.
Yeah, there's not too much going on, no special events. Maybe we need to do some kind of a special.
I got one for you. Here.
You got a special event for me?
Yeah, on February 20th, we're going to be going to Fred's dance party.
A dance party?
Secret. It's a secret.
It's a not so secret dance party.
Wow, and we're broadcasting it on. We want to get there and broadcast it.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. Fred's gonna give us the details on Thursday, but it's sometime on Saturday night, and it'll be fun, and we'll do the program from there.
Which Saturday night is that? This coming Saturday night?
The 20th. So that's not this Saturday, but the Saturday afterwards.
Cool.
Saturday night.
Not this Saturday, the 13th. It's the following Saturday.
Up in Seattle, but I will be ready for the 20th, I guess. That must be a month. No, a Saturday?
It's a Saturday, yeah.
Cool.
And I'm not sure what we're going to do or what we're going to bring or how we're going to do it. We can figure it out. We have a week.
Are we like a featured event at this party or something?
We're going to get the details on Thursday.
Okay. Well, I look forward to hearing that. That's good. I think we should aim to do another special event. They're kind of fun to do. I mean, the last one was really low key. We'll try to keep it low key.
Another one outside of the dance party?
What? Yeah, the dance. Be in the dance party. Yeah, maybe we'll dance the whole episode. I don't know.
Well, I think we're going to be doing a regular thing at their thing. I'm not really sure all what's going to be happening at their thing. So we're going to be doing that, and then you want to do another event too?
Yeah, I had a question about whether you got. This is actually a production end thing. Did you get the new background tape?
Yes.
How's it working?
It's working good.
Very nice.
The only thing that's still in the old font is the spinning text on the bottom, and I think that we should probably just try to we're gonna move past the old font. So that's the one thing.
You think we need to replace that with something else?
I think though. I mean, there's no need or hurry, but I think that we should. We should look some other corner logo. It's like a bug. That's what I like to think of it. It's just like. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice there, but it's been like over a year since we've had the same one, so we can change it up.
It's probably too long to have the same one.
Yeah.
But definitely, I think it should be animated, right?
Yeah. That's the way we can know that it's moving. So.
Remember the first idea was a squiggle. We were just going to have a squiggle, and that was going to be it. But I think we'll figure out something. We'll make something good.
Yeah. It's good how it is. I mean, it could just be the same thing, but just with the new font.
Okay, yeah.
Or something.
That is
it's the end of the show. We gotta call Mr. Ginsu back. Thanks for talking to us today.
We gotta roll the dice too.
Thanks, program.
Okay, bye. Here, let's call Mr. Ginsu back. Tell him it's the end of the show. We're gonna roll the final dice.
I wish I could play that commercial again, but maybe
does
we'll
Freddie
do it
want
tomorrow.
a number?
What?
Does Freddie want a number?
We were hung up.
He always gets a 6.
You can just give him
always.
A 6 if you want to. Not always.
Almost.
Often.
There's a good chance he would have.
What the fuck, Carl?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I'm not doing everything.
Killer Carl.
Bad.
Killer Carl.
Is that what your dad says to you?
Yeah, no, that's
Your
not
dad
my.
says, "What the fuck, Carl?"
This is my impression of Carl's dad. He goes,
and then you say,
Liar.
What are you doing, Carl? What are you doing, Carl? Why are you doing that? That's
Ginsu.
What do you think you're doing, boy?
Yes, we have a similar impression. What are you doing, Carl?
Well, it looks like the 2s took this one.
2s. What number do you have, Berd?
It doesn't matter because I didn't win.
I have a 4. I got 500 points. Anybody have a 3 or 6?
I picked a 4.
You did?
No.
Oh, we won. We got 500
too.
points. We won, kind of, but really, Tiffany, right? Tiffany won, mostly.
Yeah.
Episode number and date near the week. Thank you.
Right.
What number did Tiffany have?
2. TCTV. She is a 2. I don't know if she has a 2. She's number 2. YDHWM.com. Yeah, 360-3643. Call, leave a message. Get on TV. Crew. Thanks, crew. Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, Mr. Ginsu. Thanks, Rebecca. Carl, glad you're back. Thanks, Berd. Thanks for being here today. UFO FBI.
Yeah.
TCTV, Crystal Ball. Crawls out of the cave of despair, Mr. Ginsu LeBebe.
Thank you, Kenny.
Joy E,
It
fabulous.
was nice to be here with you.
John Webster. Hey, John.
Thank you, John.
Thurston County, Washington State, USA.
Thank you, state and county and federal.
Hell yeah, dog. Bye-bye.
Woof.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up in the next episode of the program.
Hey everybody.
Oh yeah.
It's another episode of the program. This is a great episode though. We got Mandy, we talked to Mr. Ginzel. We got Mandy all caught up on the latest things that have been going on in the program. I'm trying to work on my truck in the background there.
And it seems like that I'm going to probably be volunteering at the Welcome Center. I just got a phone call from...
Carl didn't sleep last night.
At all.
The organizer.
Not a single night.
Oh, yeah.
You're so spry for not sleeping.
Yeah, it's so right. I'm going to crash when I get home.
369-36-424, call and leave a message. You get on TV.